Very good, friends. Hi, Doc South here. Boy, well, here it is, Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, I've got to go to work for a little bit at the supermarket I work at, which is fine. Yeah, I like to do my part to help people get those last minute gallons of onion dip and and Cracker Barrel cheese and things like that. Little chocolate milk for the kids. I think you use heavy cream for some of the drinks folks like. Okay, and well, I'm sure elsewhere in the store there's many other things available for to make the Super Bowl party just that much nicer. I was thinking Super Bowls past about them. My father was a fanatic for football, but even better than that, he loved nothing better than to have a little money on the game. And he had a bookie or two, definitely one, and they were best friends. It's amazing how often they'd call each other. Yes, and the yeah, I'm sure whatever game it was, I have no, heaven knows what Super Bowl it was, but I remember one year, I guess the old man had won some money on the football, throughout the pre Super Bowl season, the playoffs and all that. And he had a few bucks, and he says, we're going to have a nice Super Bowl party. And we got the TV all dusted off, and we were ready to rumble. And I don't know if I suggested it or whether he thought of it on his own, but all of a sudden we thought, it might be nice to get one of those 6-foot hoagies. Yeah, that they make at the delis and you've got, I don't know if you can just walk into a deli and order one. At least not the deli we went to. I forget the name of the place now, but it was in Chester. It was, one of the, I think it was the Sub Pub. I think it was. It was this humongous hoagie place in town. Been there forever, and for good reason. The hoagies were good. And he sent me down with the list. He wanted ham, salami, bologna, and everything else you could possibly put on it, and various dressings and all that stuff. And he wanted a 6-footer. And I said, man, 6-footer, woo, that's well, you all have visions of eating 6 foot worth of a sandwich. 3 guys could do it. Yeah. Well, I went and ordered the thing. I think we just got one, and they were tickled. There's I think there was a deposit for the board it came on, but if you brought the board back, you got your deposit back. Excuse me, and and I said, ham, capicola, this cheese, Swiss cheese, blah 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 blah. Winds up being, and this was maybe 25 years ago, maybe further, where I think it was $100. It was a lot of money. I don't know if it was $100, but in today's money, it would have been like 200. Okay, with all the inflation and everything. And the darn thing, you could pick the roll you wanted, the bread, and again, long enough. It would easily, when the sandwich was done, it would stretch across a queen size bed, maybe even a king size. Yeah. Okay. And again, I would say, counting meat and bread, it was at least 8 inches in diameter. Yeah, from all angles, at least that much there. That much food, cold cuts, tomato and such on it, a little bit of onion, Bermuda onion and stuff. And boy, that thing, they had it ready for Super Bowl morning, and I went down to get it. I had to go back and get another car. The car I had, an old Buick, wasn't big enough. We had to get the station wagon down and throw it in the back. And I got to tell you, the darn thing was heavy. Boy, we bring it in, we throw it on the kitchen table, which was just long enough to hold the thing. Yeah. And Mom's looking at it. She says, "My God, what?" She says, "Are you guys going to eat all this?" And my father, "Well, heck yeah." I, and we had friends coming over, thank God. And you start cutting that thing off. Of course, we cut the well, I asked if anyone didn't want the end piece. I'll take the end piece, but if my father had first dibs on the part he wanted since he bought it. He's looking at it. He says, "No, you take the end." That had all the crust and everything. And he says, "We'll take some of them in the middle." And he cuts a hunk. It's like that big, yeah, that long, and about, like I said, about that wide. It's the size of a human head is what it is. And he's got it in his hand. The game's starting, and he's eating and munching away. Boy, this is delicious hoagie. And other people are getting getting hunks of it. And I notice all of a sudden I've got a slice that's about like that from of the crust end. And I'm telling you the truth, after about halfway through, I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm kind of full. And I look over at the old man, he's getting kind of, yeah, he's kind of, oh yeah. No, he didn't quite finish it. Everyone else, it was delicious as could be, but you forget all that bread. That's probably, when you put it all together, a piece this long would be the equivalent of like three big sandwiches. And pretty soon people are just eating the cold cuts or leaving the bread. Maybe the tomatoes are off to one side. And my advice would be, if you get a hoagie like that, a 6-footer, maybe go for a 3-footer. That'll probably be enough. Although we had hoagie for the longest time. After a while, Mom had put it on the breakfast table. We'd slice a little, a half-inch hunk off it and eat that. And you just couldn't. It was like the hoagie that wouldn't go away. Luckily, we had a cold room in the house, and of course, it was winter, Super Bowl season, so the thing stayed fresh. But oh my God! Oh, and another thing is put the dressings and mayonnaise on as an afterthought. Don't put that on, because then it just soaks into the bread, and it kind of makes the bread kind of mushy after a while. Do that when you cut the piece. Grab your favorite dressing and throw it on there, mustard, whatever. Yeah, okay. Just trying to give you some tips for knocking down one of those babies. And eventually we got to the point where there was still, I think, 2.5 feet left. Yeah, we'd eaten 3.5 feet between my brother and I, my father, Mom. We had people come over. I think my father put a sign up, 6-foot hoagie available here. Come on in, free. We'll pay you. Just come in and have another inch of sandwich. It's like it grew overnight. Yeah. Oh, it was good though. I got to admit they're delicious, but really, really 6 foot. Maybe if you're feeding the 8th Battalion, go for that. Navy SEALs maybe could eat that much. They're probably trained to do that, but so they don't have to worry about nourishment on a mission. Although they would be, well, with all that dressing and everything, the enemy would smell that salad oil and all. Probably they don't, maybe when they get back, victory celebration, right? But the thing, eventually what we did, and this was actually, here's something you might want to consider. In fact, you want to have a winning YouTube video. What you do is you take what's left of the hoagie and you put it out in the yard. Yeah, put it out in the yard and have the cameras ready. Because all of a sudden the birds see it. Yeah, the birds see it, and next thing you know, you got all the grackles. Yeah, coming from Canada, from Pennsylvania, out in New York City. They all just come flying in, and they hit the yard. And what they do is they surround the hoagie, much like diners at like guests at a big feast. Yeah, at in a castle somewhere. And they all stand around the hoagie and they just start pecking at it. And there might be 100 birds. Peck, 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 peck. Hoagie's still there. Even a day or two later, they're still pecking. They all take turns. After a while, a bird goes, oh, Now let me go. I don't think I can fly. And another bird steps in. Well, I'll take over for you. And they're pecking away. Eventually, they get down to the cold cuts. Now you see a crow flying off with a slice of salami to feed his young. It's just amazing. It takes the birds about a week to finally. Eventually, some dog will come through and grab what's left and take it back home. But other than that, oh my gosh, it's the meal that just keeps on giving. Very delicious, but honest to God, you don't need 6 foot. Oh, I know there's people say, yeah, I do, Doc. I want a 6 footer. You won't finish it. You can't do it. It can't be done. You could die. Okay, I'm just saying. But oh God, they're good, aren't they? Oh man. God, now I want a hoagie. Well, okay, maybe later. Well, friends, I'll see you. Enjoy your Super Bowl game, and have a ball. I'm yeah. I guess they call it the big game for a reason. Everybody who watches it is a little bigger when the game is over, right? Oh man. Well, it should be fun. I tell you the truth, I don't even know who's playing. I've been working so much or doing videos, I haven't really. But no, I have no idea. Patriots, okay, and who else? Huh? Okay. Well, good luck to whoever, and as long as no one gets hurt, that would be good too. We'll see you later, friends. God bless, and have a great day. It's a good day to be in America, isn't it? We'll see you later. Bye now.